I live about 50 meters away from the Weser River as it winds its way through Bremen. You could say it's my neighbor. It provides a strong boundary between my neighborhood and the next. And it's a wonderful spot to watch the day rise and the colors spread across the sky. After the initial still of the morning and the city starts to breathe, the commuters in their cars or on bikes or on foot start their trek northwest into Bremen as they might in any other city, but here, they have to cross the river to get there. As great as the Weser is, to them it's just another landmark on their way to their offices and workplaces. In the evenings, the commute reverses, and they head southwest over the same bridges. The river stays in place, waiting for them. I'm an early riser, and in these later months of the year, it's easier to be up before the sunrise. I run my errands, or I'm just out for the pleasure of it, but either way, the river is always along my path. I see it several times a day, sometimes as I cross it, and other times just in glimpses between buildings as I go from one street to another. Sometimes I only catch that little piece of it, and it looks small. Other times, like when I'm standing on the footbridge, it seems huge, ready to engulf anything or anyone foolish enough to venture across. So far, it hasn't gotten me. As I walk and watch the river and the city around it, I notice how it changes with the time of day and the weather. On cloudy days, the light is soft and the colors are muted. On sunny days, the contrasts are stronger and the colors stand out more. Even though I've only been here a short time, my photos of the same view often look completely different. It's a good reminder. Show up, pay attention, and notice what has changed and what has stayed the same. Bremen was built alongside the Weser for a reason. The city grew wealthy thanks to its harbors and access to waterways in the North Sea. It has always been a maritime city, and that continues today with the barges moving up and down and sailing ships along the banks. I use the river differently, for walking, taking photos, and finding my way. But the river isn't here for me. It's for the city. In today's Bremen, the river is not a true obstacle as it may have been before the bridges. But today, with so many of them crossing the expanse, the bridges make crossing easy now. Trams, bikes, cars, pedestrians, constant movement over the water. Each bridge connects different neighborhoods with different characters. The river divides Bremen, but the bridges make it one city. Since moving here, I've been photographing many different aspects of Bremen, trying to capture the place as I see it. When I'm on my walks, with or without a camera, I'm thinking of what other photo projects I can do next. I'm not just trying to see the city. I want to know it deeply, and that only comes with time. I'll need to see Bremen and the river in different light and at different times, and that will require time and patience. Maybe that's how you learn to see things. At my advanced age, time and patience have taught me many wonderful lessons like that. The Weser is usually my delineation point for keeping my projects separate. Do I take photos on my side of the river, or do I cross? Do I stay closer to home and explore Neustadt, or do I cross over to Findorf? I try to keep things equal between the two, but when I go across the bridge to shoot or just to walk in parts of the city on the far side of the river, crossing back is starting to feel like coming home. The river doesn't care if I photograph it or not. It continues along its way. That steadiness, showing up regardless, there are lessons to be learned from that.